Hey everyone, I'm Nick Fratz-Orr with Railey Realty down at Deep Creek Lake, and I'm going to tell you 5 things you need to know before you move to Deep Creek Lake. Before you watch this video, make sure you like and subscribe our channel so you can stay up to date on all things Deep Creek Lake. So one unique thing you might notice about Garrett County is that it's one of the larger counties in the state of Maryland by square mileage or square acreage, but we have one of the smallest counties by population. So we have just under 30,000 full-time residents. So the really cool thing about our area and the different types of locations and smaller population here is that you can be in an area of the lake where there's quite a bit of homes. It's kind of more like the mecca of the lake area, like here in McHenry, or you can go to the Swanton area where things are a little bit slower, there's not a lot of commercial activity, and you can have a much more private setting, and you can really have anything in between those two as well. So it doesn't matter what you're looking for. If you want to be in the hub where everything's going on, or in the quiet part, or everything in between, you get into these little pockets of the lake area where there's a lot of houses, and you drive a half mile and you're in an area where there's not much going on. So there's little pockets of areas around the lake where there's things going on, but it's not a really big, vast, busy area. There's busy pockets, and then just a half mile from the lake, like I said, you're on somebody's farm, just a little ways away. So if you're thinking about moving here full-time with your family, we have a really great school system here. We have a northern Garrett County and a southern Garrett County school system, as well as several other private schooling systems in the area. Great teachers, great sports programs. We have a top-tier robotics team called the Garrett Coalition. They're one of the best and top robotics teams in the United States of America. And we have a lot of really good athletes that have come out of the area as well, who have went on to play professional sports, college sports at a high level, go on to coaching jobs in the college and professional levels. A lot of their memorabilia is hung up at the Green Turtle restaurant down here at Deep Creek. And it's a great place to raise a family if you're thinking about moving here full time. So Deep Creek Lake has a lot of different restaurant and dining options that you may not be used to in your hometown. You can go anything from a mom and pop restaurant for breakfast or brunch, to a really good place for a soup and salad at lunch, to some of your more high-end steaks and crab cakes at some of our more premier restaurants like Dutch's at Silvertree, and kind of a good variety of other options as well. We have a couple really good pizza places like wood fire oven pizza from Mountain State Brewery, or New York style pizza at Brenda's Pizzeria. So we don't have a lot of the familiar names of restaurants that you'll see in your hometown. Most of our restaurants are individual or family owned and operated, and it's a really cool place to come if you're looking for a good variety of different food. And really, it doesn't matter what kind of food you like. There's something here that's going to be appealing to you, whatever kind of food you like. So weather in Garrett County is pretty interesting. We get all 4 seasons here in the springtime. It'll be, mid temperatures, 50s, 60s, sometimes some warmer days, sometimes some colder days. You might get some snow. Once you get into summertime, you'll probably see temperatures on the high end in the 80s, like mid 80s temperature. Lower humidity, we're in a higher elevation area, about 3,000 feet on average. And so that's why we get all the snow that you don't get in the lower elevation climates. Once you get into fall, our area has one of the most beautiful scenic areas that you ever really get to witness, and I would strongly encourage you to come in the fall. You'll have sweatshirts in the evening times around a campfire, and then you'll have t-shirt and shorts and flip-flops during the daytime. So it's kind of a cool time in the fall. Once you get into winter, you'll have temperatures anything from 40 degrees all the way down to a negative 40-degree wind chill. We also get about 100 inches of snowfall on average. We've had years where we get up to 200 inches of snowfall, and we've had years where we only get 50 to 80 inches of snowfall as well. So if you're coming up here, you want to plan ahead, make sure that if you're looking at the forecast of weather, you see snow in the forecast, make sure you have winter tires. Don't bring your summer tires. If you have a four-wheel drive vehicle, bring your four-wheel drive vehicle. Those are things you definitely want to look out for in the wintertime. So you just want to be prepared for those things before you come here and spend a lot of time about what the weather's going to do. So we'll save the best for last. One of my favorite things about living here at the lake is if you're ever not in a good mood and you're inside and you feel like bunched up, get outside. We have a 4,000-acre lake, and if you don't want to be out on the lake, we have so many different state parks that you can go enjoy, like Fork Run or Deep Creek State Park or Swallow Falls, Harrington Manor, Big Run, New Germany State Park, Savage River. The list goes on and on and on. There's so many things to do outside that you can enjoy your time doing and spend time with your family and friends. Or if you've had enough of your family and friends and you want to get outside and do something else, you can do that too. Personally, I like to go mountain bike. I like to go ride at the state park. That's my favorite place to go. There's probably 20 or 30 miles of trails there, and they take excellent care of those trails. If there's ever a tree that falls down, almost the next day they're out there cleaning up the trails, getting it ready for you to ride on or go walk through, take the dogs out, that kind of thing. So if you're ever bored inside, you run out of things to do inside, go outside. There's so much possibility out here for things to do, and I'm sure you won't be disappointed. Thanks for tuning in to our 5 things to know about moving to Deep Creek Lake and Garrett County. I look forward to seeing you out there, and if you ever need anything, give us a call.